Hey guys, did you know the African leaders sold and enslaved their people to the whites before they came and brought their people to their countries?
So now you're saying slavery was black people's fault?
I'm not. I just want to hear a valid argument against this.
Well, the Europeans still abducted these enslaved people.
Not entirely. Based on her studies, historian Akosua Purby says that Europeans did not actually capture slaves, but they bought them from other Africans in higher positions.
Even so, they did not have a choice. The choices were to keep your country if you gave away slaves or lost your country. And all of the people got enslaved either way. The West and America had more advanced technology and were global superpowers. Slavery was unavoidable, whether leaders agreed or not.
As a debater, you gotta express your opposing opinions even if you don't entirely agree with them. This is to acknowledge the validity of the argument against it. The catch here is people might think you're on board with some controversialist ideas, and you might risk being marginalized. To put it simply, someone argues against the death penalty because it's immoral, and you agree. But to make things more interesting or to gain a new perspective of the issue, you argue that there should be a death penalty. In doing so, you weigh the pros and cons of the issue and understand why others think the way they do. Sometimes you may even surprise yourself by taking a stance opposite to your belief system.
Being an opposer is helpful because when you encounter someone who has a different view from yours, you are better prepared to argue with them because you have a better understanding of where they are coming from. Simply put, you are always asking the questions that no one dares to ask. You don't assume anything, you don't take someone's word as a statement, and you always ask questions. You won't back down without a well-detailed argument on why you should change your claim.
A great mind he was, Socrates was an apt opposer of his tyrannical government by raising questions in the face of tyranny. His opposing acts are sometimes necessary when defending an opinion.
But there's a good time and place to be this way. Some people take this claim to the extreme and are too stubborn. They ask unnecessary questions like, what do rocks taste like? Just to appear thoughtful or logical, when, in reality, they make things more difficult. Although they do a good job on finding every possible outcome, the effects can change very quickly, and all that discussion and arguing was for nothing.
So, while being philosophical and thoughtful is important, action and tolerance are key. It's okay to be an opposer, but it's important to do so constructively as to not gain any misunderstandings. Ultimately, remain open-minded and tolerant while debating issues as an opposer. Thank you for listening.